or
Yeah,
take
please,
some time?
please.
Thank you, Dhanlakshmi ma'am, and on the behalf of my KVK team and Parivar, I will also welcome you all who are associated with you and your team. Thank you a lot to giving me this opportunity. Basically, I completed my PhD from ICR Central Institute of CPA Mumbai, and after that I joined this institute. Before this, I was in KVK Jabalpur also, and the ND Nanaji Deshmukh Veterinary Science University also. So what I see in the real field, the freshwater pulp farming may become a boom like that we have heard about, na? Blue revolution should be there and other things are there. But this, what happened, the pearl culture we can do along with this one, pond culture, pond water culture, and whatever fish culture you are doing, because for freshwater fish and mussels, the pearl which you are be getting from laminated marginalis or some other species are there. So I will give in the detail in next slide. So be with me. I will try to give you an insight. Whatever your question and query is there, you will please say me later. Thank you. I will go ahead.
Yeah, Mr. Mukesh, please proceed.
I am not able to change the slide.
Not able to change the slides. Stop sharing the screen and share it again. We'll see.
Now?
No. It went to small slides. Yeah, now it is moving. Okay.
This mode is good, or I have to?
No, you put it in a presentation mode. That is more bigger and very nice.
So I think that there Pan India your.
Now this is fine. This is fine, Dr. Mukesh. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, please proceed.
Thank you, ma'am. So we can see the Indian pearl, whatever saying. In today's lecture, we will discuss with freshwater pearl only. We will not going about the sea water or the ocean water. Freshwater, because the techniques for freshwater and the salt water is slightly different. Although the concept of in freshwater we are saying the mussels, and in brackish water or in marine water we are saying is a oyster. Oyster, if you in oyster culture we will get the larger size of pearl, but freshwater we have the immense scope. They are known by their several name. I already list out some. Generally in Hindi it is called as moti. And ma'am, what is your language? Which language? What is your mother tongue?
Sir, mine, I am a Tamilian. Muttu.
Telugu.
Tamilian.
Tamil
Yeah.
also read it. I am not able to.
Yeah.
So what I try to focus, I am not teaching you in the very first slide, but what I try to evoke in your mind, and I wish to try to calculate these things. We have immense potential, and the pearl culture can be do because in later slide you will be able to know the basic, the water strata, the vertical space are empty. Although we are going with integration with several species, pig culture, goat farming and other things, but the vertical space, fish is using all the space, but the vertical space is already empty. So what we are trying to do, we will use that space only. For freshwater culture, we need 5 to 6 feet of water. And for this purpose, now whatever vertical space of water is there, in that we can able to use or we can farm this freshwater pearl culture. We can start in that one. So here you can see the rivers and canals, especially floodplain lakes. I am not talking about the saline water and other things. In pond and lakes, even in artificial tank, even the 15 feet or 5 feet by 10 feet or 5 feet, whatever size it is suited for you, in that you can start pearl farming, and 15 to 20 months after that you will harvest the culture and you will get a ransom profit. But the need of an hour is you have to get trained for somewhere else, and after training you will start with very less number, and after that you can go for a large scale production system. So we can see the immense potential is there even itself, and it can be integrated with fish, because for freshwater pearl we need fish as a host for the growth and development of freshwater mussels. Okay, ma'am, it is clear to you and the other audience, it will getting. Ma'am.
Yes, sir. Please proceed.
So this just I am taking from dairy of animal husbandry directorate and fisheries. The data is there. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please proceed.
So for a smaller scale, you can start in a small tank, and for larger scale, you can go for pond also. In artificial tanks, you can also raise in rivers and canals also. We have the scope. That's why I kept this slide. See, there are lots of the blackish one you see, the different size of mussels, freshwater mussels, and we can share the Lord Ganesha and the sacred symbol of Christian and the Muslims also. We can design, customize in any way. And for freshwater culture, we need the size, you see, that size variation is there, but for 10 centimeter size of mussels, we can able to incorporate the pearl, and in that we can easily harvest. 10 centimeter size is we can say the gold standard. Above is good one, below size we can avoid. Okay, and for different sizes, you can see here, you can see in this slide, there is half bead also, there is full round shape also, different size and shape you can get from there. These all things will depend on the beads. Whatever you are incorporated, the beads in the mussels mental cavity, from that size and shape you can get it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
These are the basic tools. These are the designs. Whatever for you, whatever public demand, you can choose it. And these require very simple tools. Here you can see in the copper color one, the spatula shape is there, one opener. And for round pearl, you have to put the round beads. The white one you can able to see in this slide. And whatever shape size is there, this is for designer pearl. I am saying for half round pearl, you will be incorporate. You have to incorporate the calcium carbonate. The round beads is there, white beads, color and the shape size, and as per your public choice. These two simple tools is there. One is a spatula shape. One you can able to get from market also. It is hardly 200-300 rupees cost. And the bead, you see the one beads like thing is there. You can make it by wooden also, wood or any FRP material also you can be able to make it. And these the pinkish, the designer designing the beads are there. These beads you can made with acrylic things, as well as you can design from you can get it designed from somewhere else also. In market also ready-made beads are also available. So if they start and they are not able to manufacture these beads, they can purchase from market at very cheap price, hardly 2 rupees or 1 rupee per piece, or 2 to 3 rupees. It depend on the market, locality, and availability of the market. Okay, ma'am. So
yes, sir.
what I try to say is,
proceed.
I'm not saying it is a haphazard or hi-fi, but thing is, you have to learn the surgery process. And surgery process I will discuss later in later slide. These things are there. Very simple. The starting material cost is very low. See, he is one of my student who has completed the training, and he itself has designed some pearl, and he sell. This is the first sale, ma'am. Someone Mona Lisa is there, Ganesha, and somewhere else, somewhere in locket size. You see the left corner one. Golden color ring is there. In that you can incorporate the pearl, and that it can easily sell sold about 400 to 500 per piece. And from one pearl, means one laminated marginalis species, we can get 2 minimum. Or if you get experience later stage, you can able to harvest 5 or 6 pearl also. For designer pearl and half round pearl, you have to insert in the mental cavity, and for full round pearl, rounded shape pearl, you have to incorporate in gonadal cavity. And nowadays very famous in Japan also for export purpose. You can grow the rice size pearl, which is known as petty size pearl also. Rice pearl, very famous. You can Google it and you can get it all the things. This is the starting material, ma'am. You can see the left side. This is the species Laminarinus marginalis. This is known as freshwater pearl. If it is live, it can you cannot able to open your flap without any force. And if it dead, the mouth will be open. You can see in one. There, see, mouth is open. So it is symbol of it is already dead. Okay. Live mussels generally do not open their mouth. It is a package of practice, or the species characteristic is there. You can see right hand side, these water bottles we can use as a floats, and along with this these ropes we can tie it with the help of nylon thread, and beside that the mussels can be broke for whole year. The color of water, this is greenish. We can just whatever required for phytoplankton and zooplankton growth, like now the liquid fertilizer is also available. You can incorporate that one also. You can do in the pakka tank also. You can do in the pond, tank, race base, whatever size suits for you. But three requirement is minimum 3 feet water should be there above this one. Okay, I will discuss it later. See that I just take an example of Karnataka state. Just these two slides. One is Karnataka, one I think Andhra. See how much coastline is there. Rivers 5,853 kilometers. If we only do it in 10% area, 500 kilometers, this is become a $1 trillion business. Mussels also filter the water, the pollution load. It will decrease the pollution load always, and it will help to increase the biodiversity as well. Ponds and tank. If we culture in only 10 to 20% area, we can get a good boom for this. That's why I'm listed these things. The potential is immense. You have to start in anywhere. And one more thing, we should use the rainwater. If we are using the supply water, we should have to first oxygenate it, and the chlorine should be removed from that supply water, whatever potable water is coming for your this one, drinking purpose and all. And ground water also should be aerated properly before it can be incorporated to the mussels tank. Okay. Otherwise, rainwater or the pond water that can be directly used. For groundwater, we have to take precaution, and we have to first aerate it with the help of aerator or air bubble. Later, we can use for this purpose. Similarly, I can choose the example of Andhra Pradesh also, where rivers and canals you see 11,500, approximately 500 kilometers. So 1,000 kilometers or 1,200, whatever area that suits for you, you can take as a contractual basis also, on the basis of contract also, and you can take as a lease basis also. It is harvested in 20 months. Sometime it will take, if temperature is more, then you can harvest in 18 to 17 months also. The basic funda is, you can see in Tamil Nadu and Kerala, and in here some part of Gujarat, except, and some part of northeast and Jammu and Kashmir, wherever the carp fish, rohu, katla, mirgal, common grass and silver, these species can be grown. In that area, mussels can be easily, freshwater mussels can be, whatever in the saffron color, in that state, major carp species can be grown. And in that area also, the mussels can be grown. Because for mussels life cycle, for development stage, it needs some time to stick on some fish fins or some fish body. So fish act as a carrier for this mussels growth. So for we need, every time we need fresh mussels. So we need the breeding is also one of the proper aspect, where one farmer can only breed, or you can collect the mussels and it can sell to the other fellow farmers. for the business in like area, the Surat, some part of Maharashtra also, even ma'am, some part of West Bengal, they are selling only mussels, freshwater mussels. You can order in lakhs, in thousands, whatever your demand is there, you can order it. You send the money, they will sell you the mussels. And for mussel transportation, one major thing is should be one should be careful for mussel transportation. You should use the jute bag. Jute bag, you understand? J-U-T, jute bag, not plastic bag. So that, and that should be in moist condition. Jute bag, the whatever the cotton bags are there, that bag should be used, the gunny bag, no, because that should be give the aeration to that particular species also, and the your mussels will be in moist condition, and if it in moist condition, then it is in life, because dead mussels does not produce anything. Okay, everything clear, ma'am?
Yes, sir, it's clear. You
Yeah.
please proceed.
So the criteria, what should a farmer or what should a person should be do? There is only simple 4 or 5 things. For any aquaculture business, you should have the good quality seed, good quality feed, and good quality water. For any part, any species, that will also good for if you are choosing a species that have a high production. Suppose a vegetable species you have chosen, so the quality of the seed is good, then you can say the next generation, the progeny, the next generation should be good. Okay, these 3 basic principles should also apply for these mussels also. Good quality seed, good quality feed, good quality water. Along with that, you should know the grafting technique, how the whatever I shown in the pink color and the whatever beads in white color, na, that bead should be incorporated in the mussel's body. Actually, this is a natural process. Pearl formation is a natural process. If any sand particle or any external material should come in contact with the mantle cavity, like in our eyes, na, something has come, some dust particle or something has came, then our eyes start secreting lysosome to discard these things. Similarly, the nictatic membrane should secrete nectar around that external particle, around that irritant, so that it's, and after 200-300 layer, the pearl is formed. And the for pearl, there is for natural pearl, there is so much demand. If you Google it, there is demand is so many places also. Even there some Ayurvedic literature, they have the medicinal value also. So depend on the choice and depend on your production capacity, your quality. The market is everywhere, and especially when the jewelry shops are there, you can contact them also. They will purchase your raw material. And if you produce in bulk, then contact Reliance Jewelry Mart. Therefore, we had get a bulk order, ma'am, from the Reliance stores, Reliance Jewels, for the whatever the company, Mukesh Ambani groups there, na. We have get this last year, we had get good order from them. So basic thing is good quality seed. You have to purchase from the reliable source. That is the main thing. And the site where you are operating, that should be little bit pollution free. The water should be good in the sense that the water that should be sufficient for growth of phytoplankton and zooplankton growth, and that should be even the site should have wild free from wild pollution. Wild pollution, if the wild layer, the small wild spill layer should be formed, then it will be difficult for breathe. So we have to, one thing being very particular, wild pollution should be not there. The other sites are all suitable, except the whatever wild spills are there and some other degraded water body. Otherwise, you can do in anywhere. The third point, whatever I have written, is grafting techniques. It is a very basic technique. Anyone the simple layman who can able to see and listen. Any person, even a school going child can also able to learn. Within 2 to 3 days, you can able to learn. But after practice, you will become the master. If you are drafting more and more, like this is a simple surgery. Simple surgery, not we can say that it's drafting technique for this one. Round part, we have to little bit process. Otherwise, there is a
Hello, Dr. Mukesh. Sir, you are connected? Hello, Dr. Mukesh. Sir, we lost your audio. Hello.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Sir, please proceed, sir. Please share your screen first.
Yeah, sorry. Just
Yeah.
yeah. I am visible. It's my
Your
slides are visible.
audio slides are visible. Your video is not visible, sir. It's okay. You proceed, sir. Once you finish your talk, you can on your video. Okay.
Yeah. Now it's okay.
No, I will send a request. Just wait.
Yeah. That's why I think the
Yeah. Now you got a request. Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah. It's fine. Please proceed.
The thing is, keep it. whenever we are talking about the aquaculture, I already told about if the connection is lost, that's why I am repeating it. Good quality seed, good quality feed, and good quality water. The feed, we have to do not worry about the for mussels, freshwater mussels, because for feed phytoplankton, these are the planktonic feeder, we can do the filter feeders. So whatever feed you are giving for fish also, and whatever the primary productivity or from secondary productivity, the mussels will get it. Nothing is there. The site should be free from wild pollution. Other things are okay with it. I will share you this one, water quality parameter, later slide. The third thing, grafting technique, I will come to this topic on later. Ability to marketing fund, because in fund culture, one basic failure is there. People do not able to market in a proper place, but thanks to this one, nowadays online websites are there, Amazon, Flipkart, and so many are there. And even if your quality of pearl is good, the jewelry market, the jewelry chain market, like the Reliance. Recently, ma'am, we get this one a bulk order from the Reliance for this half bead pearl and full bead pearl we are producing. So market is immense. Earlier it was a little bit difficult to where we will get the market. Now it is pan India, pan world also, we can say. Except for we have the competition with China and some part of Japan also. But the Indian pearls having little bit good quality, having the more nictitating membrane, so you will get a good price. This also purchase according to this one carat size also. Not a second, I will. Ma'am, is slide visible or not? Okay. Voice is clear?
Yes. Everything is clear. Please proceed.
The thing is, the funda, whatever I told is, nothing is there. Some basic things are required. And the mussels, whatever I showed in previous slide, that mussels is very much required thing. The size, when you are performing surgery, the size should be more than 8. More than 8 means approx 10 centimeter size of mussels. You know, the similar case where the sexual maturity is there, therefore we are treating that. And these two simple tools, whatever I shown, these two tools. With these two simple tools, you can able to make it. No other hi-fi things. You can put in hand with the help of gloves, and you can insert it, and you can learn it. For this one, full round part, you have to take little bit training, and after that you can able to perform. And as you able to practice more and more, your surgery will be perfect, and you will get the less mortality with the more number of survival. This species, lamellarian species, you can get it. Okay. And like whenever you are going for surgery or something else, you have to precondition the mussels. Means before performing surgery, doctor also advise you you have to make empty stomach. You will be come with this one clean, neat and clean, something. The doctors advise this one basic things. So similarly, for before surgery, you have to perform this one pre-surgery management, during surgery management, and post-operative management. But these 3 things we have to check care, then it will be okay for you. And after this performing the surgery, you have to treat with them any antibiotic for 3 to 5 days, where 1 to 2 ppm is sufficient for them. And that you can come for training anywhere in India. You can go, and farmer will go and they can learn the techniques. In hardly 1 week training is more than suffice for them. The thing is there. Stocking density, how much? Suppose we can put you in suppose 250 square meter, 50 square feet, one room is there. We can put 50 people. And if we incorporate or if we assemble or the gathering of 5,000 people, there is automatically suffocation is there. We will there is huge and cry for oxygen and some other things. Similarly, there is a proper stocking density is there. But the people should take in mind, and it's a very good thing. we should go with the lesser. Like for here it is written 50,000 to 75,000 mussels you can stock in 1 hectare area. 1 hectare area means 10,000 meter cube. But you should not go 50,000 to 75,000. But for my suggestion, you will go 5 to 10% lesser than the maximum standing crop. Basically, you start with 40,000, then next year you can little bit you can stock more, and after 2 or 3 cycle you can stock the higher density. Okay, so this is a practice. If you are doing practice in a proper way, and this is not hi-fi or hi-fi wala thing is not there. This is very simple. Any simple man who can able to perform any training, that who can able to do basic knowledge, even the school going children can do. 1 or 2 grade pass student can do any 1 or 2 any. But just a thing, you have to batch it properly. You have to do the practice. As much you can do practice, you will able to perform in a better way. It can be stocking can be done in a freshwater pond also, tank also, even the plastic tank also. Even now, what I've seen, ma'am, the water tank, na plastic one water tank, the FRP tank, Syntax and whatever companies, what they discarded after discarding the old one, the people are using the cut the upper portion, and in that they with the help of rod and lines they put, and they are start culturing this one mussels. In that 1,000 liter tank, they are keeping 120 to 140 mussels, and little bit of water exchange is required. This is a general water quality parameter. It can be followed anywhere, but you have to incorporate the liquid fertilizer. That is the one of the prime thing, and if possible, provide some aeration sometime, and 5 to 10% water replacement every fortnightly. Means after 7 to 15 days, we have to remove 5% water, and you will add the fresh water. But if you are adding from the pond or rivers or reservoirs, it will be okay. If you are providing the groundwater or supply water, you should be aerated for 24 hours or 48 hours. So that for supply water, the chlorine is mostly there. So chlorine can be dechlorinated. Chlorine is removed, and that water is suitable for ready for use in the this one water tank. One should be very precaution. Mussels itself doesn't having any particular disease itself reported. So you should not worry about the mussels disease treatment. Whatever fish species is there in that pond or in that tank, if you are using in open water, then you have to little bit precaution, a little bit take care of the fish diseases. Fish disease is cared, then mussels is generally not getting any disease. So the host is not getting, because the intermediate life cycle of mussels is dependent on the fish species. If fish is get some disease or something, some their ill health, so it will affect that one also, host this one, mussels also. Otherwise, you will not, don't worry about the things. After surgery, you have to provide the antibiotic. Otherwise, nothing chemicals will be required. As for my package of practice, I have seen so many here. This list I will provide you, ma'am. Nothing is there. I will send you the slide also if required. Okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Yeah. See, for there is a huge. I will say, ma'am. Just a second. I have to take water. Then I will continue. Thank you. Where I written these things, if you go to YouTube and so many media platforms, Twitter and whatever now X, so many social media, you will see lots of trainers are there. Lots of in India. If you search the pearl expert on farmers, huge, you will get a huge list. But the what I try to suggest to anyone, if you wish to start, you will take the training. Training is one as a part and parcel thing for this one. For any person, they can start in a good way. Training should be taken from the authorized source. If you are outside India, you will take the training from Japan or either China. In India, you can take training from the ICR Central Institute of ICR one institute is there in Bhubaneswar, that is known as Central Inland Central Institute of Freshwater Aquaculture, that is CIFA, Bhubaneswar. That they are taking hardly 5,000 to 6,000 rupees, and the all trainer, they have taken training from their ma'am, and they start self training the farmer. So you will not rely what I try to give message. You will be don't rely on the secondary source. You will be take training from directly from the ICR CIFA. They will charging hardly 5 to 6,000 bucks and whatever is there. Maybe I don't know right now. And one is our institute is there. That is Central Government Institute, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Central Agriculture University, situated in Samastipur, Pusa, Bihar. And this KVK is situated, ma'am, near Nepal border. And the freshwater mussels you will get from here. That is the very known Mithila region, the Lord Rama and the Lord Sita you have heard about now. This region is this province. And for this one, for freshwater mussels farming, we are charging very minimal, hardly 1,200 rupees for 5 or 6 day training. And if the agency or some government body is writing to us, we are providing free also. If they sponsor their candidate, we are providing training on free basis. So if you wish to learn from anywhere, you can come. You can write also mail to our this one director education or director extension and the training program training supervisor. They will arrange you and they will send you the details to you. If a group of farmers are there, we have the facility to accommodate it here, so you can take it. And if in your area the expert farmers are there, you can take there because the farmers are real scientists. So our suggestion is if they are doing from the 5 to 10 year, 10 something year, so you can go there, you can learn there also. You can come to us also later stage. In primary stage, you can learn from there, but do not spend much more. You will learn the techniques. You will start with very less number of species. Then, by the time you will get the experience and your surgery will be good, and other requirement, other things are there. You will be mature in later stage. So seasoned people can do this. This is not a short-term business. It will take 15 to 20 months for first harvest. So you have to plan it, and but it is less demanding, less labor intensive. You can say that hardly 1 or 2 labor is required. Otherwise, it can be one automated mode, and that is all seasonal basis. At the time of stocking, otherwise you will keep it and left it and forget it. After, but time to time you have to remove the water quality parameter you have to maintain. The basic thing, if you able to do, it will be good for your this one pearl farming. And the take home message is you will take the first training for these things. Whoever wish to start the thing, they can get training from the authorized source. And after training, you will start with very less number. And as your expertise will become, as you become the master in this field, you will go with large number of this species. And this is mussels pearl can be stored. So you have to no need to give. अरे भाई this month में नहीं बिका तो if you go sell in other month also. Okay. Thank you. Thank you a lot, Lakshmi ma'am.
Thank you very much, sir, for a wonderful presentation. I will take up the questions from the participants now. In the meantime, can you please stop sharing the screen, sir, so that we can see your full video?
What I can stop sharing?
Yeah, please.
Sorry.
Stop sharing the screen, sir, so that your video will come full.
Just a second, I will cut it. Okay, ma'am. first time I have got this type of experience. I don't know.
Okay.
Because what I think I am presenting it in front of
No,
examiner.
your talk was wonderful, sir. You need not have to think on it. Okay. Just give me a minute. I will just refresh and take out the questions. Just a second, sir. There is some technical issue here.
Dhanlakshmi ma'am, you can mail me to this one. Any
Just
question if something.
questions are there, sir. I'll just read it out. Just give me a minute. Okay. Just 1 minute, sir. The first question is, what are some recent trends or innovations?
Yes, ma'am.
Just give me a minute, sir. What are the key factors to consider when selecting a suitable freshwater pearl culture location, and how does it impact the quality of pearl produced?
See, this is filter feeder, so it can filter. It can filtering this one, but as it is a live species, so the at least you can see it. The water that can support their lives, at least at the worst condition, I am saying, they can produce the pearl. But think if whatever generally suited for this one freshwater fish species, that is also suits good for this one pearl culture also. If the water quality is deteriorated as well, it can go up to certain extent. The oxygen level should be minimal 2 to 3 ppm and other things. But thing is, this one it is filter feeder, but the water should not be this one a scarcity about the dissolved oxygen. Other criteria, if the color of water should be pale also, even sometimes blackish also, even the polluted water. The thing is, we are harvesting the pearl. That's why I'm saying the mussels meat we are not using now. We are the harvesting the pearl from the mental cavity. That is the calcium carbonate deposition. So mostly, so it will not hamper till that. That's why I'm saying immense potential anywhere you can put, except the polluted water where the biological oxygen demand is more. Otherwise, it will suit for all everywhere.
Okay.
And one thing, the fresh water or the rainwater is very good for them. This one, running water is very much good for them. Stagnant water and the groundwater and this one, the municipality supply water. You have to little bit take care and you have to aerate it first. Aeration. The oxygen should be dissolved in that with these two waters. Then it can be used for anywhere. Yeah.
Okay, I'll go on to the next question. What are the key factors to consider when selecting a suitable freshwater pearl culture location, and how does it impact the quality of pearls produced?
The same question I think we are repeating. The same thing now. Water quality parameters should be optimal, and the pearl quality is not deteriorated. The pearl layer, it which is formation in one layer, second layer, third layer, and after 260 to 270 layer, it will become a good carat. In like gold, 24 carat, 22 carat. Similarly, in pearl also the pearl quality is depend on shape, size, and the carat. Nothing. It can be done anywhere. Where the species can be grown, in that area you can do the pearl farm. Even the salam is sludge. Even the whatever the municipality drainage, in that also some people can do it.
Okay. Can you provide an overview of basic equipment and infrastructure needed to start a freshwater pearl culture operation?
Minimum 3 feet to.
Actually, is it possible to on the video? Your video is off, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Please proceed.
But minimum size, that whatever stocking density I told, 50,000 per 10,000 meters square. So you can divide it to 2 to 3 species, 1 meter, 10 to 20 species you can put in 1 meter cube area. 1 meter length, 1 meter width, and 1 meter depth. 3 feet water is required, means almost 1 meter water should be required. And you can put in a container also. But if the area is small, you have to provide this one, inlet and outlet, so that water should be replacement after fortnightly. After 15 days, you have removed the 5 to 10% of water, so that the ammonia and whatever this one noxious gases are there, they can be removed. And one thing is, the basic tools you will get in anywhere in market. If you are not getting, you can mail us. We will send you very less price, hardly 200 to 300 rupees price is there. But you will learn the techniques.
Okay.
Even muzzles, whatever one muzzles, I will start with one. One muzzles hardly 5 rupees. For keeping in a nylon bag, it will hardly 10 rupees, 10 or 10, 20 rupees. And the bead cost hardly 4 rupees, 25 rupees. And the surgery instrument you have to purchase for one time, that is 100 or 200 rupees. For one time, that will use for many. This is infectant you have to use, and antibiotics. Hardly 50 rupees per muzzles you have to, this one. This is your cost of cultivation. And hardly 10 rupees of this one feeding material you have to purchase. 60. If you go if you consider depreciation and all, 75 rupees. But from one muzzles you can get 2 pearls. That can be easily sold to, I will talking about wholesale, that is 170 rupees to let that quality, 250 rupees. If we are taking as a minimal, 170 rupees wala one, so 340 rupees. By investing 75 rupees, after 18 to 20 months, you will get 350 rupees to 40 rupees. See the BC ratio? Okay. Very less labor intensive.
Okay.
Because all things depend on businessman. If you're a farmer or any person or any entrepreneur doesn't make any profit, that business does not make any sense. Yeah.
Okay. What type of freshwater mussels are most commonly used in pearl farming, and what are their specific requirements?
The freshwater mussels, laminidans, 2 species are there. One more is there that I right now I am not recalling. So laminidan marginalis and laminidans, one minor species is there. So these 3 species are very much popular from this one, from Delhi to this one, up to except Tamil Nadu and Kerala, all Indian states, and on northeast some part. In Himachal also, Baki, everywhere you will get the freshwater mussels. Even now the supply from you are getting from the Surat, the Gujarat, and this one Maharashtra, Rajasthan.
Okay.
These are bivalves only. The two parts are there, capsule. So bivalves, 2 valves. That's why they are known as bivalves.
Okay, I'll move on to the next one.
It is plenty, man.
Yeah.
It is very much plenty in the freshwater rivers. Very much plenty. If you show to fishermen and other, they will collect you and they will give you. They will charge very minimum. Yeah.
Okay. How does the process of pearl formation in freshwater mussels differ from that in saltwater oysters?
Yeah.
And what are the key steps involved?
Ma'am, the thing is, that's why freshwater pearl farming has failed in India, because the techniques has came from this one, the very one British culture, Japanese and all. The instrument, ma'am, till date the instrument, if you are getting the instrument, they are all designed for oyster only. Oyster means this one, the marine water and salt water, I'm saying. Freshwater mussels doesn't having as much capacity as this one, by if you compare Then the very strong point goes with this one, salt water, oyster. For fresh water, we have to little bit caution while opening the muzzle's mouth, insertion of beads. The instrument now the so many farmers by their 5 or 10 year failure experience, they design for this one, fresh water. And for the salt water, one problem for this one, the barnacles and all this one, they are destroying the this one culture also. For freshwater, there is no such type of problem. Your net will be good for 2 to 3 life cycle. So many are there. There is always this one, prawns is there, and these species, except for the pesticide, if you are not using, if the pesticide concentration is not high, in that area the freshwater mussels is surviving, and it is filter feeder. It will be good for water also. If your river, the freshwater mussels is there, that is indicating the good biodiversity and good ecosystem for that area.
Okay.
Think is nothing. The biology is same, ma'am. Whatever we are inserting in mental cavity for oyster also and for freshwater also, mussels also. The formation of pearl is pearl formation is similar, but the thing is the handling tools which are designed for oyster. Oyster is big size, and for this one, so like the miniature version, the tools and techniques of oyster should be miniature, make in miniature form, and that can be used for freshwater. These are the basic difference. And for the feeding also, they have this one, some zooplankton species that is found in saltwater only, and phytoplankton that is different. Other things are same. Biology is same. Both. Yeah.
Okay. What are the environmental and water quality parameters that need to be monitored and controlled for successful pearl cultivation?
Yeah. Basically, DO is one of the things. Ammonia and TDS is one of the parameters. TDS would be less than 1000. That I have mentioned there. And the basic parameters of pH would be 6.5 to 9. Whatever suits for any fisheries, that will be good for this one. That holds goods for this one. Mussels also.
Okay. Are there any specific challenges or diseases that freshwater pearl farmers should be aware of, and how can they be managed or prevented?
Very less. That is very much fortune of India. If you are going with the pearl farming, very less disease are there. And if the host fish species is there, then you have to take care of the fish species. That should be the little bit take care you have to. And if you are doing in tank also, suppose you are doing in your rooftop tank, some place, if you are cemented tank, or
Dr. Mukesh? Yes, sir. So please unmute your mic.
yeah, madam.
Yeah.
So
You
some
can.
species are known as police fish species, that will be check this one, the insect and worms and disease causing organism. So incorporation of 1 to 2% along with IMC should be recommended. Yeah.
Okay.
Like this one, Notropterus species, there Chennai species are there. Yeah.
Okay.
And the basic take-home message is good quality seed, good quality feed, good quality water. These three things is good for good, holds true for any aquaculture business.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
What are the different techniques for nucleating freshwater pearls, and how do they affect the size and quality of the pearl produced?
Yeah. For nucleus preparation, there is two basic techniques. Two or three are there. One is you can take the this one, mental cavity muscles also for making an implant. Whatever I shown is these implants are made with this one acrylic bead, acrylic material, and other things. But you can choose material like that can be less irritant to damp. So you can by touching the surface and all the things, and you will go by a small implant first. One is artificial implant, one is this one natural implant. In natural implant, basically we are using the muscles meat part or the muscles this one mental cavity material itself, and we will chop it in a small piece and then we will incorporate it. That is one thing. Sometimes some people nowadays they will churn the body of this one muscles, this one, and they will extract the calcium carbonate along with some glue. They are making the beads. So the round beads I shown you now, that is made with that process only.
Okay. Are there any sustainable and environmentally friendly practices that can be adopted in freshwater pearl culture to minimize its ecological impact?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying you will start with culturing, and 10 to 20% whatever you are getting. Suppose you will stock with 5,000, you will do this one muzzle farming for this one 1,000 or 500 you will left for this one for breeding and other aspect. And like ranching in freshwater, you will ranch the muzzles also. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. We have now completed the round of questions. On behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank Dr. Mukesh Kumar for the talk and for answering the questions. I like to also thank all the participants in the meeting. This meeting will now be closed.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
You're most welcome, sir.
Hello.